And so we train ourselves little by little with careful, patient practice to wash our attention through the whole world, out and through the whole body. And we train, firstly, anchoring the act of paying attention with a pleasant reward, softening the face, softening the eyes, and going, hey, that's a relief, that's nice. So we anchor the act of paying attention itself with this. So that then any practice that involves paying attention, we start to go, so that becomes pleasant. Then we link that to the breath. Inhaling becomes a reward. Noticing exhalation becomes a reward. And then we train ourselves to, okay, can I wash through the head? Can I wash through the neck? Can I send the awareness down? Getting rewards, tiny rewards. This is the key. Tiny. The tinier the reward that we can train ourselves to notice, the more skill we get in this practice. If we're looking for the big, wow, I feel amazing, usually we don't feel amazing, and we build up an attitude that this doesn't work. But if we can train ourselves at the other end to notice, I deliberately chose to go enjoy inhalation, just a tiny bit. Enjoy a tiny, and notice, yes, it's there. Yes, it's there. And you get a bing, 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 bing. And you start to build up this faith and confidence. I have agency. I can choose to be enjoying inhalation. I can choose to enjoy going out, and not just going out. I can choose going out. I can choose to enjoy and derive real enjoyment, a tiny bit, but it's real, going out a tiny bit more, going out a tiny bit more, going out a tiny bit more, going out almost to the limits of my perception, where are the limit, and then starting to go up a tiny bit. So we train ourselves to get enjoyment from it. And then the more enjoyment we start to get, these tiny bits of enjoyment, what we start to find is that we start to listen a little bit more closely. We start to listen a little bit more closely. We go out into the environment. We go, actually there's stuff happening out there. And it's really, for those, some of these guys who are here today, we practice together in the forest on retreat. And it's like you go out and you go, oh my God, the forest's alive. Wow. And it's cool. And you start to notice, it's cool. I'm not tricking myself into thinking it's cool. I trick myself at first to go pay attention as if it's cool. And then you go, it actually is cool. Okay, I'll listen to it. I'll shut up a little bit just for a second and listen. And then we get the same experience in our bodies. We're listening down the center line. At first we don't feel much, and we have this this conditioned attitude of like, it's boring. It's boring. And then we trick ourselves and we start to go out and we go, the world is magical. And then we wash through our body and we carry a little bit of that, the world is magical, and we start feeling our body as if it's magical. It's all tingling, it's all responding to our mind, it's all responding to our breath. And we get little moments of actually feeling it as magical, a little bit more than usual. And that makes us listen a little bit more closely. And we go, okay, maybe I'll listen. Okay, maybe I'll listen. And the more we do this, the more magical it gets. So it's like we have these tricks of like inducing a stronger response from the heart. So it's like we're pouring out a sense of devotion, and we can wash this through the outside world, through the inside world. It's like, wow. And, and that's really cool. But then the more we do that, the more it starts to gradually come into this, like, there's devotion, but there's just this actual listening. And when we actually start listening inside the body, remarkable things start to happen, and the body starts to, all the things that we take for granted basically start to shift. The habitually way we feel the body starts to shift, and we start to realize, the body can be felt differently. The body can be felt massively differently. The world can be felt differently. And then we do it and we get a few cycles, and sometimes we get these moments where we actually feel the whole world roaring with activity, and then we feel the body roaring with activity because we're starting to tune in to the world of teeny tiny changes. And in the world of teeny tiny changes, the head, this one block we call a head, is like a trillion tiny shimmering flickering things. And then we wash through the body and it's all dissolving. We wash outside the world and it's like, whoa, and you get all these ecstatic wonderful experiences for little moments. And that's the Qigong.